This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by GoDaddy.com. If you go to theyoungturks.com/GoDaddy, you get the best promo codes in the world.
Our president continues to be milquetoast. I'm going to keep it real with you. So, in Egypt, he went in Cairo in 2009, gave a flowery speech. It was all wonderful theory about democracy, and it must be spread everywhere, and we will always support it. Except when democracy actually comes, democratic protests come, and Obama's like, yeah, kinda. He's been saying kinda for over a week now, when he first came out and said, I support the Egyptian people and the Egyptian government. And I called him out on it immediately, and it's been on and on. He's been inching away from Mubarak. Classic Obama. Can't actually make a call. He's got to be right in the middle. Republicans and Democrats in the middle. Mubarak, anti-Mubarak, right in the middle. And today he continues it at this late juncture. And I'm telling you all this because I'm going to tell you what he actually could do about it. He says that he stopped short of course, calling Mubarak's for immediate resignation. So he says, the beginning of the transition should be now. And now means now. They say, okay, so should he step down? He says, no. So now doesn't mean now. All right, then he says, quote, my hope is he will end up making the right decision. Well, if that's your hope, you're going to keep on hoping because this stuff doesn't work on hope, okay? What do you mean my hope is? Are you going to cut the money or you're not going to cut the money? And that's my point. Look, if the president wanted, Senator Leahy's told me on MSNBC, the president could cut the pipeline for aid right now. And if he did it, then the military would be in a panic because that's how they get their money. And they'd be like, oh my God, and they get it in other ways too, but that's a huge chunk, $1.3 billion, right? Then the army would be motivated to remove Mubarak. But Obama is a constant grinder. I told you how he plays poker. He can't ever go all in. He can't ever call anybody's bluff. So he's like, I raise $1? Either you're going to cut the money or you're not going to cut the money. Everything else, and I'm sorry, but it's true, everything else is bullshit. Okay? Now, let me give you more of that. He says, we want to see this moment of turmoil turned into a moment of opportunity. The world is watching. Yes, the world is watching, and what are you going to do about it? Nothing. It continues. This is obviously still a fluid situation, and we're monitoring it closely. Oh, you're monitoring it. Thank you very much. Look, I know they're monitoring it. I know it's a difficult situation. I'm not saying it's an easy call, but that's why I'm asking you to be a leader. Say, it's a tough call. I know it's going to jeopardize some of our relationship with other dictators that are our allies in the region, but democracy has showed up, the one that I said I was asking for. I got to take advantage of that opportunity. If you don't, then you never meant it. Then you don't care about democracy. He said the process must, quote, lead to free and fair elections. But the details, quote, of this transition will be worked out by the Egyptians. Well, it's not like the protesters and the Mubarak have an equal vote. If you say it's going to be worked out by the Egyptians, in reality, what you're saying is it's going to be worked out by Mubarak. Look, somebody's got to keep it real with you. All these guys on TV are like, blah, 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 blah. I know, but no. The reality of it is that the money matters. Look, he continues about Mubarak. He says, quote, he is proud, but he's also a patriot. Come on, dude. I mean, I guess you're doing diplomacy. Mubarak's a patriot. Then why did he steal $70 billion from his people? Bloomberg reports his family's got $70 billion in Swiss and English bank accounts. Where did he get that money? He just, wow, what a coincidence. As I was ruling the country for 29 years, all of a sudden $70 billion popped up. He's not a patriot. The only person Mubarak cares about is Mubarak. And he said, but Obama continues, going back to the old ways is not going to work. Except you're letting him go back to the old ways, and he's going to. And it's going to work. And today it's called Mubarak. Tomorrow it'll be called Omar Suleiman. But it's going to be the same corrupt guys at the top who are going to rule over people if you don't do something. And he said the new government should be, quote, responsible to the grievances of the Egyptian people. The grievances of the Egyptian people are right now. You should be responsive to them. And then Hillary Clinton has condemned in the strongest terms the pro-government mobs that beat the press. Okay? Let me tell you, again, the reality of it is talk is cheap. It doesn't mean much. And it's not like they're doing strong talk anyway. They're doing middling talk. If it was worth anything, it's worth even less the way they've done it. The thing that matters is the money. If the guys in the Egyptian army think they're not going to get paid, then they say, Hosni, it's been nice knowing you. Now, get it. But if they don't think their money's in danger, why would they act? Think about it. Be a reasonable human being. Because those guys already got contracts from Hosni Mubarak. You think they're going to turn on the guy who gave them their business deals and their millions of dollars, etc., because Obama says he respects the Egyptian people and the Egyptian government? No. That's reality. That's pressure. That's politics. That's diplomacy. And they won't pull the trigger.
Cenk, if you want to buy a domain name, you want to know the best website to go to?
I already know it. GoDaddy.com.
First of all, they have 24/7 customer service.
If you want to download GoDaddy's free iPhone, Android, or BlackBerry app, boom, on your phone instantly. And if you go to theyoungturks.com/GoDaddy, you get all of our promo codes, like TYT1 gets you 10% off of all your orders.
TYT3 gets you a .com domain for only $7.99.
You can't beat that.